What is up, guys? Today we are kicking off the new year of 2025 with this video of our model railroad show visit in Woodbury, Minneapolis at the Woodbury High School. Now, I know it's been a long time since we've posted, and that's because life has honestly just been super busy and chaotic recently. But we are back at it, and we are going to start out the 2025 year strong. And by posting this video, hopefully y'all will be tuned in for future videos to come. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for 500 subscribers, and now let's jump straight into it. Now, you could consider this a part 2 to last September's Model Railroad Show visit, and it was no different than last time in the fact that we dumped our entire life savings again on model trains. Don't tell my mom, or I'll send Norfolk Southern to derail outside your house. Anyways, you might be wondering who I mean by we. Well, I was actually going with Minnesota Rail Productions, which he also made a video on this, so check it out too. And his dad was kind enough to bring us both down there. So big shout out to him and Marley the Pug, which is Minnesota Rail Productions' newest addition to his collection. Anyways, the sun was slowly starting to rise, so we had to make our way down to the cities. We hopped in the car and we drove for 2 hours. And we passed the city of Stillwater. And I was vibing to these lights because I was bored. So it wasn't until around 9 a.m. that we made it to Stillwater, Woodbury High School, where we saw the model trains that we had been so desperately wanting to spend all of our money on. Anyways, speaking of spending money, Minnesota Rail Productions already found a CF7 under the Minnesota Commercial Railway Company. Anyways, as you can see right now, he is about to spend $160 some on this locomotive, which I'd have to say is pretty much worth it. I mean, it's a really good model.
I enjoy that. He put a lot of time into that. Like I say, everything works. You got the beacon on the roof and it's LEDs.
Anyways, for Minnesota Rail Productions, that was a really good buy, in my opinion, worth every penny. DCC sound, LED lights, and I'll be showing you guys what I got in my own haul video at a later date. I'm sorry that those were the only 2 clips I got because I was super busy trying to buy stuff and just trying to get what I needed for my layout. Anyways, we're going to move on and go to downtown St. Paul to catch a southbound CPKC manifest train. Shortly after that, we headed our way over to the Newport Model Railroad Club, where we were surprised to pass a leaser engine just a little further down the line from where we caught the CPKC train from. Then finally we made it to the Newport Model Railroad Club, which was surprisingly having an open house the same day we were going to the Model Railroad Show. So we decided to go. And since it was right down the street, it was no problem.
Railfanning a layout.
Oh, I saw one of these at the train show.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Mac and GP16.
It kind of looks like Wolfers.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Man, you should come up here.
Ooh.
I have an MC RS11 from Apple. And I would love,
Oh, wow.
put a glucose meter in his order.
I'm the chief.
Probably is.
It's so cool if we could test out like
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
the
You know, all my rolling stock too.
I perfectly stopped it with CBN
Sure, those automatic?
That's the reason hero.
Thanks.
What is it? MU's done in there, or is it just?
Yeah, the Fairbanks and Morris, the 111, we're MU. But now, Pennsylvania, EJ and E, their ballroom equipment, when they got it from the manufacturer, they shopped it and converted them over before they even used. Jeff was telling me, we should be looking at Jeff was telling me, yes. It doesn't decrease, it increases.
Look in the interior. The gauges are lit up.
somebody had a picture of that pod, and then somebody had taken a picture of Harrison business card, and then they posted it up as a comment on that picture.
Somebody had asked you if this had a lighting feature.
Hope y'all are enjoying this video so far. Now we're going to be moving on to the more interesting catches of the layout, such as this derailment right here.
RJ Corman?
No, Halcher's right over in,
Oh, Halter in this area, but authorized
Also found this bug chilling next to the train tracks. Y'all can put down in the comment sections what you think it is.
Dirty track, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think it's, I think it's a track.
I know, run all the way back up to the hill, grab another spray rate.
Now we are given a tour of the basement of the Model Railroad Club, where the electronics are kept and the locomotives and rolling stock are stored on staging tracks.
This is our DCC cabinet. So everything gets wired back from the layout, and this box right here controls everything.
Wow.
And these are just power boosters. The signal from here gets daisy chained through and out the railroad. And then these are circuit breakers that go between the track and the boosters. And that, if there's a short circuit, that kicks this off and cuts the power just to that section instead of the whole layout.
Oh wow.
So that kind of helps. If you're a small one, you probably don't have that. But you know what it like, if train derails, they all stop. This one keeps that from happening.
The Milwaukee Road. Ooh.
Oh, North Star.
This is just
These are the Amtrak cars I are going to give you.
cars up. We get, not everybody, just the ones that kind of come home. We let them teach because we don't have enough money. And then the cubes, we let them bring cubes.
Look at the yard behind you.
Oh, they do there's a metro.
And you know, this is all members' equipment over here. So anything they want to run, they can run.
Oh.
And on the other side is the club stuff.
Now, we started to head back upstairs from the basement, and remember earlier how Minnesota Rail Productions suggested running our equipment on the layout?
It's so cool if we could test on it.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Well, as we were heading back upstairs, he figured it would be a good time to ask.
And then I got a bunch of locomotives. I haven't tested them yet.
There's a test track there you could have used.
Oh wait, yeah.
So needless to say, he utterly failed. But when we headed back upstairs, there was this kind member that allowed us to run our rolling stock and our engines, which he actually offered us, and we didn't even have to ask him. So, as any foamer should, we took the opportunity and had a great time.
Do you want to record?
Good job with the roof.
I don't know what's with me not getting enough footage of model trains in videos like this, because in the last video we did in September, I only got a few clips of the model railroad show. So anyways, my apologies. But Minnesota Rail Productions was able to get this picture of his CF7 and my SD40-2 passing each other. Another reason why I wasn't able to get as much footage of my SD40-2 running was because I had just bought it from the train show. So I wasn't exactly used to it yet, and it was having issues with its smooth speed control operation and its reaction time to the throttle. So when it was coming up from the loop, from the staging area, it was nowhere to be seen, and we had to constantly look for it and try to get it out of the loop. Once we finally got the locomotive up to the main level, we decided to bring it over to their programming track, where the members allowed us to connect it to their JMRI programming software to restore the locomotive to smooth running operations. Thank you for letting me stop here and running
You're
my
more than
trains.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you for letting us stop here. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You have a good one too.
Come on back sometime.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to, what's this place called again?
Newport Model Railroad Club.
Shout out to Newport Model Road Club. Bro, why am I so socially awkward? Now that's going to be a wrap for the Newport Model Road Club visit. Big thanks to them. We'll definitely be stopping there again in the future, just not anytime soon since we're like 2 hours away. One more thing I'd like to mention is the fact that the club is right next to the St. Paul subdivision, which was right outside their front door, and about 4 to 6 different trains passed by just as we're running our model trains inside. This was the only shot I got of a train passing by. It was a BNSF northbound intermodal train with about 4 GEVOs leading. Shortly after leaving the train club, we made our way down to the CPKC St. Paul yard. Upon entering the yard, we see a UP Jeep, a CP GEVO, and a UP GEVO with a very rusty prime mover hood. Here we spectate a Canadian Pacific ECU in its natural habitat refueling. Ooh, holy yeah! A Kansas City Southern GEVO chillin'. Fresh CPKC locomotive with low taper fade. And yeah, that's pretty much it to the CPKC yard. After our visit to CPKC Pigseye Yard, we decided to make one final stop before heading home. We followed Railfan 2012 to Atlantic Street Crossing in downtown St. Paul to catch a Union Pacific westbound manifest train. Now that's going to be a wrap for this video. Be sure to check out Minnesota Rail Productions' video on the train club visit, as well as any of his upcoming releases. Also, be sure to like and subscribe for future masterpieces like this video that I spent like, I don't know, 6 hours on. Anyways, thanks again for 500 subs. I look forward to seeing y'all in future videos. Happy 2025!